everyone. Today we'll be debating on several topics about the metaverse. Are you ready?
Yes.
And are you prepared to get shot?
No.
I get shot.
No.
Not me. My body is ready. Okay, let's
I'll show him.
Okay,
I'll show him.
Hide it here.
Okay, we are done.
We're done.
Okay, on. We're done.
Two only. Okay.
Right, one
So
more.
once we get shot, right? We know that we cannot.
Okay. Any is fine, don't worry.
Okay,
we
we
won't
close
see
our
the
eyes,
what
we
we
close
do.
our eyes.
Where do you stick?
Careful.
Stick on their shirt or what?
Just stick.
Hi,
Ayo,
Horsey.
the horse looks very scary, you know, staring at me like that.
It's very cute. Hang on, let me just take a photo.
Pose for a
Give it a
photo.
slap.
I'm just, yeah. Okay, thank you. I'm sending it to my son. So, my wife was wondering,
Careful,
hey, what the,
It doesn't look like a horse.
what the hell?
It
What are
looks
you
like-
doing?
It looks like a wild boar now.
I think yours can sell for a lot of money.
Right.
Okay, you guys are all done?
Yes, we're done.
Okay, so maybe we can start with Alvin. You raise up your NFT and you can let us know why you drew this. And why
That's
you
very
want
nice.
to
No.
sell this.
This is a flying unicorn, right? So unicorn is worth $1 billion at least. Okay, so please buy this NFT. Okay, it's gonna worth a lot.
I really like Star Wars and space battle. I
Oh,
designed a spaceship that I think would be a good next generation fighter for the Space Force. And because I think Star Wars fans would like the idea that I've juxtaposed this spaceship with the Death Star. Yeah, so I think buy my NFT. Yeah. If it coincidentally looks like something else, it's totally accidental.
I thought it's totally deliberate.
Yeah.
Okay, so I drew like a Singaporean girl inspired from Irene Dao. So since like it's so well received over like the NFT, yeah, I hope to be the next Irene Dao probably.
it's a virtual version.
Yeah, virtual version of her.
Okay, this is my NFT. So I think people that buy NFTs are the younger generation. So they like things that go to the moon. So this is also a collectible. So you see over here there are 4x4. There's 16 different rockets over here, different designs. So owning a piece of it, right, kind of brings them into a community. So they can call it themselves the Rocket Boys or the Rocket Kids, you know. Yeah. So it will be worth a lot lah. Yeah. So please buy this. You will make a lot of money. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for the descriptions and for your NFTs. So the iFast TV team will bring it back and then we will discuss and see whose NFT is the best NFT.
Yeah. Creative concept and if I will buy.
What's this? I don't understand.
If I will choose one to buy,
First one by Alvin, right?
this unicorn, too common. Bathing apes, slightly better.
This one, it looks cute.
Oh, this is my friend.
I wouldn't buy. I mean, this is like for kids.
Creativity, I would say 5 out of 10. Concept, maybe 6 because they're like NFT games. Will I buy? Not really.
Don't think I would buy it. I mean, creativity is there, concept is there, but maybe just not because it's very cutesy and considering it's, you know, the source is from him, so probably not.
My friend. I think I will go with my friend. Don't you think we look alike? Oh, I quite like this.
This one. I wouldn't say it's a creativity, but it's more like the concept of it. You know, it's trying to replicate a certain success story.
Either this is Miss Singapore or I am from Singapore. Creativity 2.
I think with Feline, I think the Singapore girl, I think the drawing looks quite nice.
So I think it's something worth considering. It's a bit more meaningful.
Like everybody draws people. Concept, I can't really tell what's going on here except for a woman. So, also a 2.
He has the same hair as me.
Which you guys probably is looking at, you know, a mosaic piece of art.
This,
Personally, I won't buy that because it looks a bit, yeah, if you guys can see. I think it's going to be
I
mosaic.
think the creativity is a bit too over lah.
go! Creativity, I'll give a 10. Concept a 10, but will I buy it? No, because my parents will not approve.
Ooh.
This is interesting. Interesting.
This one feels like quite a good value to be getting like all 16 of that.
Yeah, I think then the next one is from Yanzi.
I think there's some kind of creativity against like replicating something that I've seen in the market.
This one is a rocket. I think that different variation, like this what you know the NFT people will do, like, you know, like do a few bunch of variation and also.
But I would just like to point out, he said that young people like rockets. I'm not sure where he got that from.
I would say, value for money, this one got 4 times 4, 16. 16, I think this will be quite good. People see already, they understand. If you don't understand, it's art.
I think of the 4, this would be my choice.
So maybe then this, yeah, I'll choose this.
This 3 will not buy. This, however, this one, value for money. Now feel expensive. Now I got 4 squares of feel. And yeah, that's it.
Alright, so the team has come to an agreement and we have decided that the winner is Yang Zhi.
Rocket. Series rocket. 16 rocket.
Only rocket cannot go wrong.
I should have won because he has 16 pictures.
Yeah, I have 16
Yeah.
rockets.
Okay, so the winner can choose a number from 1 to 4.
Okay. I think I'll choose number 1. Number 1.
Number 1.
Oh my god, I got the worst one. I shouldn't have won.
It's quite good. Right?
It's
No
quite
shit.
good, but it's the worst.
Really? The smaller.
Okay. Looks like
area.
Okay, so
Looks
now
like-
we will go
Gangnam
just in
Style.
order from Yang Zhi.
Okay.
So Feline,
I
which
don't
number
get to
will you choose?
2.
maybe you get the best.
Two is the horse head.
No,
Now you look like South Korean style.
How about Chris, which number?
I picked the most auspicious number, 4. Yeah.
Okay, so that leaves Alvin with 3.
Okay,
So you're okay with 3?
of
No
course.
choice.
But that's mine, right? Okay, that's a step.
Okay.
This mine. Thanks.
Right.
What is this number?
Number 2.
Oh, number 4.
I think you make a mistake. Oh man.
Oh, his is bigger.
This is the hideous one.
Damn. I heard Alvin tell me 4, but I didn't select. Should have listened to.
But this is the second biggest, right?
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
also good. That's why.
Okay.
That's why.
Not bad, not bad.
Yours is the smallest?
Initially,
Oh,
I
but I
got
can't see
this. I think.
Okay, so now we will officially start the debate.
Okay.
Okay? Okay, the first question is, do you consider NFTs art? Okay? So Yang Zhi's team, you guys would be yes. Chris' team, no.
Okay.
So NFT.
Alright.
So anytime you guys are
Leave it to
ready,
you, lawyer.
you can start. Any team can start the debate.
Okay, so maybe we will start. I think that NFTs are art because basically, right, whenever I, like, let's say I go to a museum, I see the art piece is very expensive, right? I don't know why it's so expensive. So similarly, right, in a similar venture, when I look at NFT, and then I look at that, and then it's like, why is it worth millions? I don't understand. So things that I don't understand, right?
It's
That
art.
is art.
Things you don't understand is art.
No, I don't understand why it's so
How can it be?
expensive.
Oh,
Right?
Yeah.
So you cannot justify from a logical
Correct.
perspective. So it's art.
Yeah.
So what do you all think?
It is not art because it is a number. It is a cryptographic hash under standard ERC 721. Yeah, when you can attach anything to it, may not constitute
You
what
can attach
people
anything to it.
would term art.
So what I'm trying to say is that NFT is like almost an engineering product, right?
Yeah,
It
that's
is not a
right.
piece of art.
You think
It's the
about the
story behind the.
oh miss.
Oh, that was scary.
Hey,
Now I want to wear my glasses.
yeah, better wear your glasses. Very dangerous. Yeah. Okay, back to the topic. You see, right? You look at a paint.
Be careful what you say. I don't think your
You change your
argument is
words.
right.
Painting. Be careful of what you say. Yeah. Paintings are also made up of like raw materials, right? But end of the day, the value is
Oh,
what is it? Huh? What? Oh,
Maybe,
okay.
I
Let
guess.
me experiment.
You try.
End of the day, it is the whole storyline. I mean, the storyline is not built into it lah. The image or whatever.
I think the image has to
Oh.
be better and on the head.
No. I don't think so. No. Wow, that's a very good word. I think I know why.
Have any NFT made it to the art museum?
Probably in the.
No, right? So it's not an art. It's not an art. If it's an
That's
art, you'll
very
be in the
dangerous.
art museum. There will be
no, there
appraisal.
is. I don't know what that place is
Virtually
called.
in the.
But there is
virtual
a
Not
place
museum.
where
virtually
they-
in a physical museum
where
they
they
can display
hang-
the digital art.
You know the monkey
Bought it.
thing, right? Yeah,
Ah.
people hang up on this metaverse kind of
No, but that
building.
is still within the crypto world,
Yeah,
right? It
yeah,
is not recognized in the art world.
You see, when one person see one thing and then says that it is worth $0, the other person says it's worth $1 million, right? It's because different people appreciate it differently. I
Correct.
think that is what it's about,
Can-
right?
Yep.
Can it change you or move you? Okay, I got my word ready.
Really?
Move it.
It can.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
you can make me a millionaire, a multi-millionaire from that,
Okay, please wrap up your discussion.
Yeah.
Okay.
You all want to conclude first?
Okay.
My conclusion that it's not art because the appraisal for art, right? The people who decide what is art, what is not art, right, has not included it in the art museum. And a lot of all these prices that you talk about, because this, I don't know why is it worth so much. It's because it's a speculative bubble. It's just pushed out. It doesn't mean that it's art.
Yeah, as there is a lot of fraud, I do not think that it should be art because it's actually crime.
Okay, so I think that from the eyes of a logical person, right, you feel that it's not art lah. But just like, looking at graffiti and all, this is art also. It may not be in a museum, but
Yep.
beauty is in the eyes of the beholder.
Yes, that's right.
So it is art. It is art.
Yes,
It is art.
it is art.
It is not art.
It is art.
Let's guess our words.
Yes.
I think mine is either image or picture, something along
Okay.
that line.
I think mine is probably.
Probably.
I don't know. I just got
So
shocked
far
when I
away.
said that. Really, I don't know.
I thought mine was the word you, but I might be wrong. Yeah.
I
There was
actually
a-
don't know what my word is.
Because you never got shot.
I got
Yeah.
shot.
You got shot.
You got shot.
Maybe it
I
was
can't remember
Chris
what
then,
was
you
it.
know.
Yeah.
accidentally
Maybe
you
lah.
took
Yeah.
one.
So I really have no idea what it is.
Okay, now you guys can flip over the cards to see what the word is.
Whoa.
Duh.
Oh my god. I don't know. Is that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, too many times you got shot.
Yeah.
It'll
Then
be like,
subsequently.
Yeah.
Every time you speak, you'll get
Pam
shot.
pam, then I don't have to talk. Okay, you all win.
Yeah.
Done. Get ready to get shot.
That's okay. If you fire,
change
we
a mask or
know
something?
we can use the sound. You don't actually have to hit us. No, because the sound is scary.
When you speak, you're trying to think, then you very scared you get shot.
Yeah. No, there was one time she didn't shoot me for saying the word. That's why I didn't know what to do. Yeah.
Be fearful
Yeah.
when others are greedy.
Yeah. Yeah.
How many questions are we doing?
This is the second last already.
You are very optimistic. Second last.
Yeah.
Instead of saying
One
we
more.
only did one.
Okay, so the second debate question will be, the metaverse will blur the line between virtual and reality.
Okay.
Okay,
Looks like we missed.
so Yang
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Ferlin, your side is no. Chris
Okay.
and Alvin, your side is yes.
Obviously,
yours
it
start
will
with-
blur. Yeah, obviously it will blur, right? Because the metaverse is supposed to be very close and replicate our physical world as much as possible.
Someone's gonna shot already. Are you sure or not? Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. I think that the metaverse cannot replace the physical interaction. There is no way. You go inside, you can talk to people lah, but so what? It doesn't replicate like over here I'm having a conversation, I'm seeing you, you can get shot. I think in the metaverse you cannot feel the pain, So cannot. I don't think it's gonna happen.
So the topic is blurring. It doesn't mean that it's supposed to replace the whole thing, right?
Yeah. The operative word is blurring.
Yeah.
So when you have a store of value or a medium of exchange that exists in both realities, then
We are very afraid to get shot.
then we
Let me
can
move away from you.
argue that blurring has taken place.
No, I think like the thing is how do you even define blur over here?
Yeah.
And overlap. And overlap between
it's not-
But
two
I think
realities.
overlap is not a good way to
Yeah.
say it because like a lot of things overlap, right?
Yeah.
Like it's not enough to say that it's overlapping.
Some people will say that, oh, I'm
Right.
in a virtual world, but sometimes I forget, it feels very real to me. So that is what
Yeah.
it means, right? So it's blurring between reality and what you're experiencing that is not real.
Where you obtain value in the virtual reality, then the same value gets moved to reality. Then blurring has taken place.
Oh, okay.
Ah,
That's very chill.
Blurring
I
only
don't-
occurs.
Yeah.
Blurring
I
only
think-
occurs when like they cannot distinct things clearly.
Yeah.
But at certain
But it's
point
very
of time,
clear.
they still can like realize
Like-
that they are in the virtual world.
like
so there isn't any blurring.
like
It's like
just
a very
now-
clear.
Or
You
we
can't
flip
say
it
on their
around, right?
profile.
Yeah.
So we can flip the argument around, right? So why is there a need for metaverse if metaverse is a word?
Yeah. Got your word. Okay.
Sorry, what do you say
Right,
again?
okay.
I didn't get.
So if let's say the M, the what? The big M.
What's the M?
Cannot lah,
What's the big
if you
M?
want to debate something, you
Yeah,
need to
so
know what you're
reverse
talking
it,
about.
right? So if let's say it's not about building this reality, virtual reality, right, as real as possible, then why do we have it in the first place?
No, but
Why don't they just make it like another computer website portal? Why do they want to make it so real? It's to blur, right?
And when you improve on something, you need a reference point, right?
Yeah.
To the
yeah.
reality.
And so if you need that reference point to reality, there has to be a transition from reality to the virtual world, a +1, so to speak,
Yeah.
right? And in that sense, there cannot be a distinct reality. There has to be something similar. Like you can date in reality, and you can also date in virtual reality.
It can never replace physical, right? So if
We're
you
not
can't
talking
replace
about
like
She's
a
saying
physical
that they have no
things.
chance,
Yeah.
we're
It's
not
not
replacing, we're
reality.
talking about blurring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
So
to
if
her,
it
it's like
can't
there's no
even
chance.
replace,
It
then
is-
why is there a blur? Right.
It is
it's
a
a very
blur.
clear yes or no thing.
It is not a replication, right? There are analogs in both realities. And so there is a shading between reality and virtual reality. Hence,
I
the
think
blurring.
that
Yeah.
whatever we are talking about is more of like a imagination of someone's based on someone's
Imaginary
creativity.
world.
It's not
Okay.
really something that happens in a real physical world. Like for example, if we we go to play like what was that zombie game, right? It doesn't happen, right? In reality, it doesn't happen. So it's nothing related to. It's more of how we imagine things to be.
Okay, but as we've experienced just now, when we moved in virtual reality, we still trip on real furniture.
Because that happens.
Because
in real
there is
life.
a blurring, there is an interposition between the virtual reality
See, you still come back to the real
and the
life,
furniture.
even though you are in the virtual world.
Yeah, there's a blurring
You
because
still have
So
that
it
sense
blurs
of
you.
a physical
I'm working
furniture
in
there.
the virtual reality, but I'm still in reality. I still trip over the furniture. So
So you have
there
that
is a
instinct still,
coterminous
right?
kind of arrangement between the virtual world and the physical world.
Okay, please wrap up the argument.
Okay, so we think
Yeah.
that the metaverse
Does not
blur
line.
the
Yeah,
reality.
definitely cannot replace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So our argument is that it's not to replace, but it's to blur.
Yeah, and blurring the threshold, it's very light. It is not a very, very distinct kind of state. If you can somewhat exist in two states at one go, blurring has taken place.
Okay, you
Yeah.
guys can try to guess
Yeah.
your word.
Wow. I go first. Metaverse.
Yeah,
You're not supposed to shoot me anymore.
yeah.
Don't point at me.
I didn't get shot lah. I'm thinking art.
I'm thinking maybe NFT.
We were so friendly to them.
Yeah, I think she
I'm
got it right.
thinking, I don't know, Mark Zuckerberg.
You think too highly. He's not a noun.
It's not now.
Okay, you can check your cards.
Okay. I wonder what did I get?
Taken.
Crypto.
Crypto.
Meta.
What is it taken?
Wow, I would have guessed metaverse. If I said metaverse, I would have gotten hammered. Because I thought it's safe to say metaverse. Yeah. Okay, I almost got
They're
shot.
so evil.
They're so evil. They actually put the same
Yeah.
word. Yeah. So once it's metaverse is safe, I say it, then I get.
Then you
shot.
will say it.
Yeah. I was like, hey, you mean you all put the same word?
Oh gosh. I think I give.
Exchange
know.
gift.
The safest thing is don't talk so much.
It's okay to lose a debate. Just
Yeah.
don't get shot. Live to fight another day.
Okay, so the last question for today's episode. The metaverse will be highly successful and is the next big thing in the finance and tech industry. Okay, so for
This is
Yang Zhi and Ferlin,
Okay.
you guys will be for no.
No.
Chris and Alvin, yes.
I'll start. The metaverse is going to be a very big deal because of the reason that the people who are promoting it, Gen Z, they've got absolutely nothing to lose, right? They have basically coming into the economy with expensive homes that they cannot afford. They are working for companies that cannot provide job security. And even if you think about the tokens that they are getting involved in, people are cornering the amount of Ether and Bitcoin to the point where it's not even decentralized anymore, right? There is a concentration of wealth. And so having nothing to lose means that they can actually plow everything that they have into the metaverse. And because of that, right, we have generational support and obviously a lot of build-up of the value of coins like Decentraland, Mana. That's all I could think about. Sandbox. Yeah, that's right, Sandbox.
Safer to say less.
And, and the price of these tokens have gone up by a lot.
But I think you
Yeah.
overestimate the Gen Z.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
because they are promoting something doesn't mean it work. You know, my children always tell me a lot of ridiculous things also, but you know. Okay. Yeah. But you see, essentially, the metaverse is just made up of a lot of digital assets. If you buy, okay, I won't even call it assets. Asset is the wrong way to put it, you know, right? Today, if I buy a house, buy a house is an asset. You buy a digital house, you cannot stay in it. You cannot do anything about it. We talk about finance, traditional finance, about like buying a business. A business produces, has a product or services. They sell something, they produce something. What does a digital token do? Does it produce anything? It doesn't produce anything. Does the real estate, produce anything? It doesn't produce anything. What is it?
It produces one thing. It produces
No
hope.
way. Huh?
It produces hope. It produces hope because Gen Z, in engaging in a new thing, gives them the
and I just
promise
want to add
of wealth.
on, it's not just Gen Z, right? Because you see that even the Singapore government is promoting digital assets. And there are a lot of this push for it, right? So there is a recognition that the economy will include this kind of digital asset in this new metaverse. It's the building blocks. So there will be an economy in metaverse, and you will need all these digital things to exchange.
I think we are talking
Value.
about the next big thing, because this is probably.
I think your
Okay.
arguments are not very strong. You
Yeah,
keep
sorry,
getting shocked. I think you need to try harder.
I was lost in my chain of thought. Yeah, okay. Okay, I think I know. Yeah,
think
what,
you know.
what was I about to say? Yeah, we're talking about the next big stuff that's coming up, right? Yeah. So I don't think that's going to be the next big
Big
stuff.
stuff.
Yeah. Because you see, end of the day, it doesn't matter that a small group of people are interested in it. Would there be a market? Yes. But it ultimately will not be large enough to qualify as the next.
Big stuff.
Why do I have to
Next
keep
big
saying that? Actually, like the government, while they are promoting it, they're just trying to, cater to this small group of people and understand. Yeah, okay. I mean, you guys want to do your own thing. Yeah, but this is definitely not a big thing, because they also caution against retail investors, saying that you should not do this.
Which will
Yeah.
not stop Gen Z.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Cautioning Gen Z will not stop Gen Z.
I guess
Yeah.
so. Okay.
Yeah.
But it doesn't make it the. Oh, I hate this.
It's still not like
Just say it.
It's not
It's
going
not
to
the-
be. It's
the
not going to
next
be
big
the
stuff.
It's not going to be the next significant thing.
thing.
Ah!
I haven't said the thing. I haven't said the thing.
Sorry.
When you were saying the next big, then I was saying thing. Okay.
Yeah, it's not significant enough, right?
Yeah.
It's just one component.
It's still not the reality.
It's just one component,
Right.
right? It cannot replace a lot of
Yeah.
things.
Just
But
like
it doesn't need to be reality, or it can be a virtual reality thing, right?
Wow, that now is damn cool.
Maybe we had the same
Okay.
word.
It is a noun.
Yeah.
It is a noun.
Okay.
That was on my head, man.
Please wrap up your argument.
Oh, I cannot wrap up. I think Ferlin wrap up better.
Okay.
My word very dangerous.
So we'll wrap up saying that metaverse is not going to be the next big thing.
Yeah.
No, that's the
Because-
wrong topic.
Because because
It will not replace.
because
It's
in
not like
traditional finance and all, it's very hard to replace. If it's going to happen, it's probably going to happen over next 20-30 years when the Gen Z finally takes some important positions. But definitely not the next.
big
yeah.
thing.
Yes. Teamwork.
Yes.
To wrap up my argument, every generation has an asset. Okay? Baby boomers have real estate. Gen Z, Gen X, and Gen Y basically have stocks and transitioning to real estate investment trusts. What does Gen Z have? If you think about it, they have nothing, right? And I think the promise of the metaverse is that this is something that truly belongs to them, and we cannot be on the wrong side of history because of that. The bubble that will form, it's going to be really big, and it's going to attract a lot of work for regulators. It's already happening.
Agree, nothing to add.
So safe, Elvin. You should don't share some of your thoughts.
I agree totally.
Okay.
Okay, so we have come to the end of today's debate. What are your thoughts on the questions and the answers that we have discussed so far?
I'll start first, okay. So I do think that it's very hard to have a very black and white answer, right? It depends on how you see things, how you define things. And also we're talking about the future, right? Nobody has a crystal ball what's going to really happen. So that's why they're good debate topics.
Yep.
I learned that the choice of word can really disrupt a person's train of thought. And if you get the correct word out, it doesn't matter what your argument is. The other person will not be able to construct a proper argument if he's always getting shot at.
They should do this in the courtroom for the lawyers.
Yeah, I totally agree with what Alvin shared. So nothing to add on.
Yeah. I also have no comments. I basically cannot think. My brain not functioning already. I'm looking at the bullet and the gun. Wow, cannot think.
It's the greatest deterrence.
Yeah.
Okay, so there are many other interesting opinions regarding NFTs and the metaverse, but unfortunately, we will have to end our debate for today. Thank you and see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
We're so happy to say bye.
Hi, my name is Jonathan, also known as Zero Cool on the internet, and I'm an NFT artist, but I've been doing new media art for the longest time. Been an artist as long as I have started vandalizing my secondary school textbooks.
Today, we have an insightful sharing by an NFT artist.
I don't think he's coming.
Hey, he's here. Hey, hello. Hi.
Hey guys, my name is Jonathan and also known as Zero Cool on the internet, and today we are at what we call an informal NFT masterclass.
What advice would you have for someone who's very young and thinking of venturing into art?
I would say that first, don't do art immediately, right? Because
Why would they pay so much for that?
in my short answer is like, as an artist, you must find what's your value proposition of your NFT. So that's the thing about the NFT space. It's both confusing and yet there's great potential.
We will be playing a game of drawing charades with an interesting twist.
I hope you guys are ready.
By the time you go to the board, you forgot already.
Looks like I'm charming.
No, that's a cow.
It's a cat.
Okay. Let's try lah. Don't need to think so long lah. Yes.
No, wrong.
Okay. Can I guess again? Looks like what? Your art terrible lah.